All right, what's up, guys? I'm so excited. There's so many of you. Yay! This is going to be so good. So, I want to talk to you guys about Emerald, going Emerald in 24 hours, and just do not look at me because I have to talk into the computer like this. So, I don't look like the normal backup. Instead, you're getting my face all the way up front. Okay, so here is the purpose of this call, the purpose of you being on here, the purpose behind all of this is to get you to emerald rank in 24 hours. Okay, like that is it. So the first thing you need to do is automatically start visualizing yourself at emerald rank. And let me kind of share, I shared a lot of this in the business boot camp today about deciding like, this is where I'm going, this is what's next, like it's going to happen, but not really worrying about who's going to be the person that says yes to you and things like that. Sure, you have to take action. Sure, you have to do the work. But just making that decision itself really helps. And it's such a really cool thing to get a grip on when you decide, like, line in the sand, I'm going next level with whatever it is you're going to do. One of my coaches, who she messaged me earlier, and she was like, yeah, so when you really like want something and you speak it out loud, it really happens. And she's like, I really believe you now. And I was like, what happened? And she was like, I was driving and I was listening to a Taylor Swift song, and I was like, I would love to go to the Taylor Swift concert. I really would love it. That'd be so awesome. And she's like, I got free tickets to go and I'm on the floor. And I was like, that's so cool. So she's like, that really works. And I was like, yeah, it does. So we're going to get you to Emerald. The goal is to get you to Emerald in 24 hours. And if you aren't like seeing that vision yet, this is the time. Like, you're going to decide right here, right now, I'm going to go Emerald. Okay. And I'm going to tell you why. Emerald is like where it's at in the first steps of your business. So right now, if you're a brand new coach, you are earning only a retail commission. So every pack or product that's sold, you earn that one-time sale. And for with this business, there is a way to earn more income. Okay. And how that works is as you build a team. So going Emerald is your first level. And what it is you're going to assign two people to your team, two coaches. They want to be Beachbody coaches, people who want to do the business with you, people who maybe want a discount, people who love Beachbody, who've had results with Beachbody, who could use extra income. Okay. With Emerald, you are no longer just working for the commission on the pack or the product. You are now able to start earning what we call team cycle bonuses. Where did I show you guys team cycle bonuses? If you were in the business boot camp, I did a video on how to set up your direct deposit. And I showed you, I think I showed you pay. And I said, or maybe bonuses. I'm pretty sure I showed you guys pay. And I said, notice that the team cycle bonus is the highest. And that's because we have a very large team with our team. So what happens is you have the one way to earn is every challenge pack, or if somebody buys Energize or Beach Bars or Beachbody On Demand, you earn a chunk of change. Like, you earn for like $40 for on demand, you earn $60-$70 for every challenge pack, right? Because those are like the bundle deals, and that's a one-time earning. With Team Cycle, you earn that every week. As your team grows, you earn on everything. And if you're on one of if you've been in the business for a while and you've already got some team, or you've got a leg where you're like kind of see some volume and you're like, what is that? That's where like you will cycle off of. Okay. So one of the things that I highly recommend, that if you are like, you have a big vision for this business, or you're starting to get a feel for like, wow, I could really do some big stuff with this business, I recommend signing up your spouse right away. Here's why. So I had no idea what I was doing when I was signing up as a coach. Like, I was so lost, and I was like, just tell me what to do and I'll do it. Just tell me what to do and I'll do it. I'll just do whatever you say. And I had a couple different people that were like giving me some guidance on, go out and connect, to go out and invite some people, like start up a free community, a group on Facebook, start inviting people to it so you can build trust, create a transformation. Yes, that's all the things we've already been talking about, right? What they didn't tell me was to sign up your spouse, because I don't know why. I just never got told that. And so what happened was he ended up being the 8th coach I signed up, right? So I signed up 8 people before him. And there's volume in the, where is the team cycle bonus section of getting paid. There's volume above him. So if I would have signed him right away, he would have benefit in all that volume. So what happens is his business center gets paid as well. So we're making money in the first and we're making money in the second. I did build him to Emerald also. I got there. It took me, I didn't do it overnight. I didn't do that in 24 hours, but I did eventually do that when the time was right. And I can help you strategize like when that time is right. Generally people do it to go diamond, which is the next level beyond Emerald. And at the end of the day, diamond, real quickly, is just going Emerald over and over and over and teaching your coaches to do the same thing and continuing to do it. So that's why we talk about going Emerald in 24 hours, because it's easy. It's a piece of cake. It's just 2 people that join you. It's simple, right? I go Emerald all the time. I go Emerald. I try to go Emerald like every week. Like this week I signed 1 coach up. So that's 1 down. Now 1 more and I'll go Emerald. Does that make sense? So it's like that and you get done. Okay, so spouse benefits, what we call that, there's a way, I'm gonna go a little bit, I might go a little bit above your head, so just bear with me. But there is a way, when your spouse has a business owner, I always say go with who you love first. Mom, dad, brother, sister, cousins, friends, spouse, all the things. Like if they love Beachbody, if they love Shakeology, if they love our products, they love our programs, like sign them first so they get the benefit. Because over the years, long-term vision, think long, the volume that you're going to accumulate, like the volume, because of me building a team, me coming in, me teaching my coaches how to build a team, which is what I'm teaching you guys. My business, I mean, we make a significant 6-figure income. Every week we're making thousands of dollars. That makes sense? Insert the income disclaimer because it does take work. But it's easy, purpose-filled, fun work. It's just purely sharing your journey and sharing your story and connecting with new people. And that's what's so neat about Instagram. Like if you're going to use social media, because you can connect, or local. Like today I made friends with, I got added to a group on Facebook called Sonoran Foothills Parents. My kids are about to go to this school called Sonoran Foothills. And I did a little like Googling on it, and sure enough, up pops some Facebook groups. And I'm like, and I added myself to these groups because I'm going to have these little guys. My little guys are going to go to school. And now I have a whole new place to make new connections and new friends. And in the group is what they call the local moms like thing. And I'm like, oh my God, there's like a local moms club. Like I'm a little slow on this, but now I know. So they were like, we meet for play dates and we meet for all these things. So I have a way to connect locally with people. And what's even better is on the website, they said they want speakers specifically in health and fitness. And I was like, I got you. Like I can do that. And I can talk to them about the business. I can talk to them. Some of these moms may really want to earn some extra income, and I can build locally. So that's what's super neat about this business is as you connect with people and share your story. And where did my book go? Here it is. Especially if you guys are reading this book that I've been telling everybody to read, or listening to the podcast, like what you're going to find is how to talk to the people, and just simply saying, hey, are you on Facebook? I'd love to connect with you. I can go into that mom group for the school and just start to add the moms and build a relationship with them. And some of them are going to see my posts when I'm posting like for Transformation Tuesday, and they're going to be like, what are you doing? and I'm going to be able to help them, and it's going to build out the team, right? A lot of our coaches came from my husband's high school, which is kind of fun. Because I tag him in all my posts, so people from his friends list see me. And then now Instagram, where the party's at, Instagram stories, Instagram in general, because of hashtags, there's over 17 million people on Instagram. Okay, so long-term, big picture, building this team, and you see this team cycle bonus start to add up. Having the people you love at the top of your organization is key. And I did not do that with mine. He's the 8th coach, which is fine. I mean, it's close, but it wasn't like the top of the top. And if I could go back, I would change that. So signing up your spouse, being able to double dip in our income in the compensation plan is a really cool strategy. So everything that gets ordered through his account or coaches on his team, everything cycles up to me. So we get paid in his account and in my account. And then later down the road, there's an opportunity for you to have what we call 2-star. When you have 2 diamonds on you're a diamond coach and you've 2 diamonds on your team, you have an opportunity to open another business center. So you're like franchising yourself, yes, and you're getting paid in all these centers. It's really, really cool. So that's double dipping, and that is it. It can transform your life if you want it to. It's totally your call what you want to earn though. Okay, so more benefits. So it is so much fun to build a business with friends, and it's actually easier to learn along with others in your life, okay? So when I started, I actually built Cold Market. I didn't talk to friends or family. I didn't even think about it. Like I said, I wasn't given the best of guidance starting out. I didn't even think about it. I hope you guys can hear me. I just realized I've been stepping away from the screen. Wow, there's a lot of you on here. This is so exciting. Can you guys hear me? I've been like distant. Hopefully y'all can hear me. Okay, cool. Sorry. I'm like over here like doing my thing. Okay. Back to my notes. Going back to my notes. Hold on, going back to my notes. Okay. Okay, so it is really fun to build this business with friends. So I met Ashton. I don't know if she's on here right now. I think she's teaching a fitness class, but I met Ashton, and we met on Facebook, and she became a coach. She was one of my first coaches. She was like my 3rd coach, and she actually wanted to build a business. My first couple coaches were just like not interested. They just wanted their discounts and whatever. Which, P.S., if you have people who are active duty military, they can sign up for free. They don't pay business fees as a thank you for their service. So just FYI, they save 25% automatically on their Shakeology. By the way, I have my shake ice cream over here. So she comes in, and me and her kind of like, we did this together. And so we challenged each other, and it was just a lot of fun to do it with somebody and continue to just build our team. And I eventually went diamond, then she went diamond, and I went 1-star qualifying, and it was really cool. So it is a lot of fun to do this with people, people who you might already think of. Like if you're thinking right here, right now, like, I know this girl would love this, or this girl I met on Instagram would love this. Like I met a girl today on Instagram. She's on my Facebook too. She messaged me about lifting weights, and she wants to gain muscle. And I see this post, and she's talking about, reach out if you need help. And I'm like, are you a coach? And she was like, no, I'm just stay-at-home mom. And I'm like, reach out if you need help. I'm like, why would you post that? Like, it was like a fitness post. And I was like, you don't sell anything, or you don't have like any of that? No. I'm like, what? I'm like, you're already doing what coaches do. Like, you'd be good at this. You need to do this. So I got her the information, right? And now she's reviewing the information. That's what's cool about our recruiting audios is it's done for you guys. Like it's done. And you just send them that, have them listen to it. And then they tell you, yeah, I really want to do that, or no. And then we move along. And we've already discussed earlier today that no is okay. Nothing wrong with a bunch of no's. So anyways, okay. So the fun perks of the business, being Emerald and earning what we call Success Club, is going to be a goal you want to earn every month. So Success Club is the point system tied to the challenge packs. Okay. So I always say invite or your goal is to get 3 people this month of July, to start on your team the same way you started on our team, right? Is it 2B mindset, or was it you started with Lift 4, or was it you started with 80 day? Like, what did you start with? Have them start with what you started with, okay? Obviously for me, 2B mindset is like, I just sold my first Lift 4 challenge pack, which is, I'm like, I think I'm gonna like Lift 4, but everybody signs up with 2B mindset for me. So don't worry if people aren't signing up for Lift 4 with you. Just stay in your lane with what has worked for you. If that makes sense. You're going to attract those kind of people. Okay, so each pack is worth 2 points. Okay, so your goal, and I'm going to just stretch this for a minute. I'm going to tell you right here, right now, you want to bring in, I challenge you to bring in 5. Okay, so Emerald is 2 coaches. That's why it's easy. It can be done in 24 hours. Super simple. Spouse, your mom, your dad, your sister, your cousin, like it's cool. And you can, honestly, the first 2 people I signed up, like I said, they were cold market. It was 2 ladies that I met on Facebook. So it also can be that. And they just trusted the process, and they were like, I see your results. Like, you look amazing. I want to do this too. And I just shared the benefits of coaching and, all the things. And so that's, back in the day, it was a lot of talking. Now we have a third-party tool to make your life easier. So you just utilize that. But when you hit Success Club 10, so that's 5 challenge packs, you are not only earning each pack, let's give or take, let's say they're $50. I think they're worth more, but 50 times 5 challenge packs, right? Is that $250 that you get in your pocket? That's your retail. And then as an Emerald, you will cycle at $14 per cycle bonus. And those will start to add up as you build your team. Yes. And you get free customer leads from Beachbody. This is something that's so cool. You know how Beachbody is on the infomercials. You've heard Carl probably on the radio before. Carl's our CEO if you're new. He's awesome. You should follow him on Facebook. He'll inspire you. And Instagram, he's really, really good on Instagram. And then like billboards and Facebook ads, like you see Beachbody everywhere, right? At Instagram, like all the things. So these people who see the ads and they call 1-800-BEACHBODY or whatever the number is, and they're like, hey, I want to get 2B mindset, or hey, I want to get 80-day obsession, or hey, I want Beachbody on demand, I want Shakeology, whatever. We get those customers. They give them to us. So we get bonus customers. And I'm sure Nancy's on here telling you all about her customers, because by hitting a Success Club 10, which is the 5 people, you get Shakeology customers too, which is, oh my gosh, even better, right? Because now you're making, Shakeology is our continuity product. Everybody loves it. Everybody wants it. And it's more money that you can have in your pocket. So being in Success Club, and you have to be at Emerald rank, and you will get free Beachbody leads. I did the math the other day in June. I haven't done the math for this month, but in June I did the math. In the first 2 weeks, I earned $350 from customer leads. Now that's over time. That's taken time. It's not going to happen overnight. But it's cool. It's such a cool perk. Going Emerald is cool. I'm telling you. You're going to get like a cool little bracelet. You're going to get a really cool certificate when you go Emerald. You're going to get a shout out from your coach. And what'll happen with that is other people are going to see that and be like, what is she doing? Like she or he, wow, they're taking this business really serious, and they'll start to see you more seriously with the business too. Okay. So the question you want to ask yourself is, who would you love to have by your side on this journey, right? Who would you love to do this journey with you? Who would you love to have on your team? If you were the football recruiting coach, yes, what does the coach do? He goes to the colleges for the NFL, and he like recruits out the best. He looks for people that are killing it. He looks for people that are getting results. And then when they create the Super Bowl team, what do? They pick the best of the best, right? So think about, who would you love to have by your side? Do you want to have fun with this? Do you want to, like, we have a trip you guys can earn. When you hit Success Club, every single month, Beachbody will offer you an opportunity to go on a free vacation. I mean, you have to pay for your flight, but otherwise it's paid for. And you have to get registered, but that's just so you have your spot. But otherwise, you go on this trip. That was what like totally drew me in the beginning was I come in, I'm like, okay, what do I do? Like trying to figure it all out. Go Emerald. I went Emerald like that with, these two people. And then I saw this opportunity to go to the Bahamas. And I was in a position where I was paycheck to paycheck. I don't even think I was paycheck to paycheck. I think I lost my job at that point. Credit cards were just capped, maxed out. And I'm like, my husband's like, we're not going on any vacation anytime soon. And I'm like, what? Like I had no control. I had no way to go. And this was my way. When I started to see my coach talking about earning money, getting fit, being home, I'm like, I can do that. But it took me a long time to believe. So be patient, guys. And so anyways, so I earned that trip through Success Club, which is the challenge packs, which is why you'll always see recognition, shout outs and stuff with the points, and the points because that's what people are doing. And that is the easiest and best bang for their buck for a new coach to sign up is through a challenge pack because they save on the $39.95. They and then they save putting the bundle together. When I signed up as a coach, I paid $350 because I had to buy Insanity, Shakeology, and pay the $39.95 all separate. So I'm telling you right now, money is no object. Like hands down, this is the most inexpensive business. I wrote a note about what this is. Now I'm trying to find my note. This is a business that you can take a 30-year career and compress down into 3 to 5 years. In 3.5 years, I built like a 6-figure income. It's nuts. Like it's really freaking cool, you guys. You don't have to trade your time for dollars. You get to design your schedule, your work. You still have to do the work. I'm not saying you don't do the work. You still have to talk to people and do the things. And, but you get to decide when you're going to do that. Like you get to pick your hours, you get to work around your priorities. Like these are things you can talk to people about. You're creating passive income because that's what residual is. So residual, this next level income when you go Emerald is income you make in your sleep, right? And every week we get paid every Thursday. And you guys, like at the end of the day, you kind of get paid to talk about your transformation. You get paid to talk about your journey, and you do need to connect and build relationships. So who would you love to have by your side on your journey? Yes. And when you're on Instagram, I'll just give you a bonus tip. Think about, like Nancy always says, it's girlfriend shopping. We're out there, and if you're a guy, same idea. Like we're out there following girls that like, I'd love to hang out with her. Like we'd have so much fun together. Nancy lives in Florida. I live in Arizona. And the two of us, when we get together on these trips, it's like, let's go shopping. Let's go do this. Let's go do that. Our kids are basically the same age. I think they're like a year apart. They're boys. Like understand, like we connected through like-minded stuff. So those are just some bonus social media tips for when you're out there following new people on Instagram. Like really think about like who's the kind of people that I want to connect with. That photo, she looks so cute. I would love to hang out with her. I'm going to connect with her. Make sense? Okay. So when you achieve Emerald, you will wake up on Thursday morning and you will be Emerald. You'll see it in your back office. It'll be Emerald. And it's like basically giving yourself a promotion in your business. And now you have opened the door to give yourself a pay raise. That's that Team Cycle residual income. Okay. So here is your challenge. Number 1, you're going to write down a list of names of people you would love to do the business with. Who would you love to have by your side on this journey? Who do you already know that we could simply ask the question of who do they know, who might be interested in my famous line is, what is my famous line? The question is always, do you know anyone who would love to earn some income while they're working on their health and fitness journey? And I always say it in that way. And then they're like, what about me? Right? I've got like, that's just my famous question. And then the other question is if you have challengers or you have friends or you have a free group that you've got a bunch of people in, it's the ones who are just like always there and saying like, hey, I think you'd be really good at this. Like, I really think you'd be really good at this. I'd love to show you some more information. And it's just pouring a belief into them. Like the girl that I said was posting on the Instagram and then Facebook friends, and she was talking to me about, you know, wanting to lift muscle. And I'm like seeing her make these posts and I'm like, you're not a coach? And she's like, no. I'm like, you're doing my job. You're just not getting paid. You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm telling her like, wow, you'd be good at this. You're already influencing. So think about that. Like, how many friends do you have in health and fitness? Do you have friends at a gym? Do you have friends, you know, like, I don't know if John's on this call, but he plays basketball, like his friends, Jarrell, same thing. So ask for referrals. 91% of people are going to give you referrals, and people are 4 times more likely to join because it's a referral. And people who seek out referrals earn 4 to 5 times more money. So don't feel bad asking. You want to create a list of names. That is your job. You're going to write out a list of people you know. And the thing is like, you can't prejudge anybody. Do not prejudge anybody, because you just never know who is going to take this thing and run. I mean, we've got our, you know, some of the top coaches have master's degrees, and one of them was a corporate engineer earning her own 6-figure income, and she preferred Beachbody. And, you know, don't let people fool you into thinking they're working, you know, this career and they work like 40 hours a week and they've got it all figured out and like making all this money. They're still like, they don't have the freedom and the flexibility. Remember, we don't trade time for dollars. Did I say that right? We don't trade time for dollars. You'll read like, where'd the book go? Right here. You'll read and you'll hear about that in this book. Okay. All right. So your job, write down a list of names of people you know. Who would you love to have beside you on this journey? You're going to go invite them. You are going to message me 2 names. Okay. I want to know how many people are on this call. There's 17 of you. Okay. So I should have 17 messages saying I'm going to talk to so-and-so and so-and-so and so-and-so. Yeah, look at the Delgado. She was a practicing attorney. Exactly. Christina Delgado was she a partner, I think? And she wanted the freedom to be with her kiddos. So, does anybody have any questions? Before I take a photo of all of y'all. Doctors, lawyers, nurses, yeah. We have a lot of nurses on this team, don't we? Any questions? Was I so clear that you're all so good that like, we're just gonna go invite people now? You can always message me if you have questions, but that's it. It's a super simple call. So Emerald in 24 hours, visualize it, see your back office, see yourself turning Emerald rank. Those of you who are on here, Nancy and you guys like who already are Emerald, they know what their job is. Their job is to go Emerald again. Retake that picture. Okay. Their job is to go Emerald again. Just tell me I have to retake the picture, you guys. Okay, ready, set, smile. Nice. So you can, if you guys take a photo, you can put in your Instagram stories and be like, working on my side hustle, working on my business, you know, because people, hopefully if you're not on Instagram stories, you need to go there. There's 17 million people over there. And there are people like you who need you in their life. 100%. They need you to be you, authentically you. They need you to be out there sharing your bold truth, sharing your story, because there are so many people who were like me. I'll just use me for example, who was told not going on vacation, credit cards are maxed, you need to go figure out a job, like, and I have a college degree. And like I had all, oh my God, my student loans. Oof, like I was just swimming, and this was like a glimmer of light saying, hey, she kept posting, hey, I'm working on my health and fitness. Today's payday, every Thursday. Today's payday. So excited, gonna go shopping. So happy to be home with my kids and have this amazing business. And I'm just like, what? And it took me a long time, but I was like, and here we are. And it's completely changed my whole entire life. So let's get out there. Does your spouse have to be Discount coach is okay for your spouse, yes, because your spouse is just like, it's a holding place for as you build over time. And if you're trying to understand like how to afford your spouse staying active, think of your Energize, think of your beach bars, think of you just place a different order there. Back in the day, all we had was Shakeology. Now you've got Daily Sunshine, we've got Boost, we've got Energize, Recover, bars. The bars we fly through, or boxes and boxes of bars, and you can just order them through the different accounts. If your my mom's a coach, and she drinks Shakeology, she's doing 2B Mindset, like you can sign your mom up, go Emerald. You know what I'm saying? And especially sometimes moms really want to do this business. Like they're like, my mom doesn't want to do this business, but all right. If you're tight on cash, sell your Shakeology package and run Shakeology challenges. Yes, because it's a very simple way for them to get a sampling of Shakeology for like a week. Okay. All right, guys, thanks for putting up with my lateness. Yeah, my pinched nerve is a joke, and I had to get a lot of treatment done on it. So I was running a little bit behind on that. But I expect messages from you guys, and I'm excited to see you all shine and go Emerald. You can do it. Just decide. It's a decision, and people need this. All right. Have an awesome night. And I did record this, so I'll post the recording if you guys need to rewatch it. And always holler if you have any questions. Okay. Bye, guys.